Balancing my singing with my personal schedule is really crazy. It's actually one of the hardest things that I have to do. I usually schedule out everything that I'm doing by the hour, and I also like to have free time to myself, because if I don't, then it just gets crazy and overwhelming. When I was 10 years old, I had a birthday party at a recording studio that my dad had got for me and a couple of friends. And the engineers of the recording studio were really surprised because I was singing a song by myself, and I was surprisingly matching pitch, and I actually had a good voice. So they were talking to my dad, and they were like, hey, she's pretty good, maybe you should do something about it. So I ended up auditioning for the Glee program, and I got in, and she kind of took me under her wing. Her name is Kristen Duffler. She took me under her wing, she kind of taught me the ropes, and this was my first time ever being in anything musical, anything like that. And after that, you know, it's just history. Here I am now. That's it. You would definitely find a lot of Broadway. I have a lot of the Broadway albums on my phone, like Hamilton and Next to Normal. I have a bunch of them. You would also probably find a lot of Sam Smith and Tori Kelly. I actually have like every single song that they've ever wrote on my playlists. There's also like a few like newer things like Selena Gomez or Demi Lovato and a few of those things. And I also have a lot of karaoke tracks because of all the singing that I do. So I have like a full playlist just filled with karaoke tracks of songs that I sing. My experience at AEGT was pretty crazy. It started off, I found out from a friend of mine who was doing the weekly competitions. So I went in about week 3 and I started auditioning, and I auditioned every single week, and I was never able to win any of the weeks. So Robert, he decided to take me in as his wild card for the final finale competition. And so I went in, you know, I wasn't expecting much, you know, I hadn't won the other weeks, and everybody was so amazing. Like, there were opera singers and dancers and like baton twirlers and crazy things going on. So I really didn't, like, I wasn't expecting much. So I sang my song, and then I made it to the next round, and I was like, okay, all right. And then I ended up winning, which was absolutely insane. I couldn't believe it. It was probably one of my proudest moments ever. If someone hadn't heard about AEGT, I would convince them to come, because this is not just a competition where you get to hear a bunch of amazingly talented people. Like, everybody's actually amazing. But it's also, it's a fundraiser, you know, so it's not only like you're just getting to watch a show, but you're also getting to help out, you know, the horses and like the people riding the horses and helping these young people achieve their dreams. You know, some of these people are junior Olympians, you know, and they have the chance to go to the actual Olympics, which is actually insane. So I think that it's a really good cause, and even if you don't want to see a bunch of great people sing and dance and everything, you're supporting a great cause, and like, without your donations and your votes, none of us would even be here, and neither would the people on the horses, the equestrians. So I think that everyone should come. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I also hope to see you guys at the big AEGT finale, and don't forget to vote for me. Thanks!